Richard's been one of the person talking about that for like ever. I mean, like I remember him talking about that since like 2020.
Over a year ago. Yeah, it was almost 2 years ago. He's been saying, "Hey, the Gox coins are coming out. What are you guys going to do then? What then? Nobody talks about that,
right?
And that getting dumped on your head. So a bunch of bad actors or people who weren't responsible or accountable for what they did to the crypto space at that time are now going to have the coins that they had locked up for years released. It's going to happen." And it is going to bring more pain. And nothing you can do about it because there's this is shit's been sitting there for years. This has been going on for years. People want their money. They want their money. And everyone's like, oh, but it's in a bear market. They don't want to sell them when it's at the bottom. No. When those coins got confiscated, they weren't 20K. I'll guarantee you that much.
No, sir. $300 maybe.
$300 maybe a coin. So those people are drooling right now at 20K. So, and there's lots of people that need to be paid. Lots of lawyers that need to be paid. There's bills and years of waiting. And I guarantee you, there's going to be, somebody's going to dump them. They're going to get dumped.
Oh yeah, man. Like it's kind of crazy. I mean, but here, like actually, I think one of my guys on my stream said this, and I was like, wow, that was pretty profound thinking about it. Actually, I was like, it really stuck with me. It was like, the MT.Gox hack. Okay, even though it's terrible, right? But the MT.Gox hack was like a really interesting sort of like, it was almost like a hex stake in a way. It showed the power of hex. Right, because these people were essentially forced to hold coins that they couldn't sell. Of course, they got some of the coins stolen, and only a portion of it was brought back and stuff and everything. But just to go on with the example, after all this time, they're probably still up on dollars for the most part. Like, there's no way in hell most, like 90% of those people would have never held that many Bitcoin for this long already. They would have sold it along. They would have sold it all back in 2017 if they're lucky, or 2018 more at the bottom or something. Or 2019 at the bottom. There's no way they would have anyone who had 1,000 BTC back in 2013 today would be lucky. They had 50, 40 BTC. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just a sort of thing like it shows the power of like it's like holy shit, and that is like it essentially was a hex stake in a way where like they were forced to hold their coins for a long time, and then now they're being, and I know the circumstances are different. I know I'm just trying to make an example here, but still, like, it is the kind of crazy, like, years later, they're like, Jesus Christ. And that's the power of hodling, and like staking and like, and that's what staking without yield on top of that.
Without yield. I mean, our bags are only a couple of years old and they've already, and don't get me wrong, there's big payday and anything, but we've all doubled our bags, and that's.
But the big payday kind of like I didn't understand this until way later, but the big payday was kind of just giving us all the yield that we missed on the first year because the yield on Hex was super low in the first couple, like what was it, like 4 months, 5 months of Hex? It was like I didn't even know how low at the time we were just like walking around in the dark, like.
Yeah, we didn't know. We were just all happy to be there. At that time, we were just learning what was what the ropes were. And then as it all, gosh, man, as it all came in, it seems like so long ago. It wasn't really that long, but so much has happened, so many streams, so many things that we've learned, so much stuff that we've all gone through. It's crazy to think that we're here today, months late on Pulse Chain. I mean, shit, we're late. It's late. We're waiting for it. And Richard still claims that it's dev work. It's dev work. So I guess they found some things that they don't want to have to go back and fix later, which is smart. I'd rather them fix that now than fix it later.
Well, I have my